What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nick. I just wanted to come real quick with a quick little video. I watched Kendrick Lamar's video, The Heart Part 5. I watched it once. I watched it maybe an hour ago. And I just wanted to give my quick little thoughts on what I saw. First of all, good things come to those who wait. And we're about to be in for something when he drops this project. I don't know. People are speculating it's going to be a double album. I'm not sure. All I know is whatever it is, it's going to be great. It really is. The one line that I can recall and quote from my first initial watch of the video: we live in a land where hurt people hurt people. And he says, fuck calling it culture. And the fact that he said that line of the song as his face had morphed into Will Smith. The man. He's a genius. I really think so. He's a creative genius. But as I watched the video and him morphing into different people, he morphed into Kobe Bryant, morphed into O.J. Simpson, morphed into Kanye West at some point. And then at the end, he morphed into Nipsey. And the verse from Nipsey, the verse that played while he morphed into Nipsey, it was as if Nipsey was speaking to us from the afterlife. I just said, damn. And as I watched the whole video, when I would see him with his own face, the parts where it was him with his own face, I just looked at him and the thought occurred to me, I need to pray for Kendrick. And I say that because just looking at him, I kind of get the sense that he goes through a lot mentally to bring forth his art the way that he does. And it made me wonder if he suffers with some kind of mental health issues and stuff like that. Not to say that you could be totally sane and make very nice art. I'm not saying that you can't do that. What I'm saying is, it was just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's the way he looked when it was just his face. I don't know, y'all. It's just something. And I think about all the other music he's given us and the things he said in these songs, especially when he talked about Lucy, the evils of Lucy all around me and stuff like that on some other songs and stuff like that. And you know, Lucy is short for Lucifer. The things he says and stuff like that. I don't know. I just got a sense that Kendrick do have some mental health issues. And that does not take away from the great talent that he is. But it just made me want to pray for him. Pray for his well-being. Because, you know, sometimes when people are a genius, they do, sometimes things not always clicking and always right, you know. But I truly, truly enjoyed it. I got to go back and watch it a whole lot more to pick up on all the things that he was saying and speaking of in that song and everything, and what he's trying to tell us with those visuals, you know. But the boy is talented, very, very much so. And I just wanted to come up here real quick and just, you know, give my thoughts on my first initial watch of the video. Like I said, I'm excited. It's crazy the way the game has changed as far as everything being digital and streaming, and people really don't put CDs and stuff like that out anymore, and cars not even made to have CD players in them. You gotta request it now. It's just crazy that I've lived, and this is gonna tell y'all how old I am. By the way, my birthday is coming up this week. Um, I had so many plans that I wanted to, things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be out of my state. I wanted to be on the island, but things didn't work out that I could do that. Then I was saying I wanted to dress up and have all my family come out. And now I don't even want to do that. Like go to a restaurant. I still want to go out to eat for my birthday, which I will do. And maybe the weather might act right, and I can wear one of those outfits that I ordered from Shein to the restaurant on my birthday or whatever. But yeah, I was gonna say it's crazy that I was born in the. I gotta crack up because I was watching the Breakfast Club. See how I go off on a tangent. I was watching the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne was talking about how he asked LMA talking about something you born in the late 1900s with his silly self, and and he said he was born in the mid 1900s. No, you weren't. Charlamagne is older than me, I think, by a year or two. Um, he was born in towards the late 1900s, just like myself. But in my lifetime, we've gone from having cassettes. I mean, I did see some 45s that people had left over and albums, actual records. But we went from having cassettes and VHS. I used to have a Walkman. I remember being about 11 or 12, and I begged my aunt to get me I Want to Sex You Up on tape and give me a Walkman to play it in. And she actually did get it for me for my birthday. Um, then it went from that to Discmans, and where you would play a CD, and then it went from the Discman to everything being digital. And the digital started with the iPods, I would say. When people started getting iPods and the music was, you had to download and the whole Napster and all that kind of stuff. So it's just, I've lived through some times. Oh wow. To sit back and think, and I mean, I've been here 4 decades at this point, a little over 4 decades. And wow, all the changes. Just sitting there and think about that. But yeah, that's enough for me going off on a tangent. I remember look, let me just tell y'all this one last thing. I remember I went and bought the daggone TV combo where it was the TV with the VHS player made onto the daggone TV. Y'all remember those? Wow. And I want to say, I had got that. I remember my mom had, when they first came out with them super big screen TVs that was fat in the back. Remember them? That everybody had those? Wow. That didn't last long at all. I don't even think that lasted a whole decade, did it? It don't seem like it did. My sister is so loud. But anyway, that's all I came to talk to her about. Kendrick got a great video. And there was a lot that was said in there, a lot to take in. And you got to watch it several times, a lot of times to actually hear it and get through it all. Maybe download the lyrics if you can find the lyrics already, and read what he's actually saying and digest it and everything. It's we in for a real treat when he come out. Um, I wonder if it's one that I'm gonna be playing over and over again. Like Kendrick has albums that you can play song for song, like the Damn album. There was a lot of songs on there that I liked, but I don't think I listened to it all the way through that many times. I would just go to the songs that I really cared for. I think the one album Kendrick had, Good Kid, Mad City. I listened to that album all the time when it first came out, and I listened to the whole thing. But his growth as an artist, mm-mm-mm. The man is gifted. The man is gifted, very much so. And I want to know you guys' thoughts. What is the one line after watching it the first time? What was the one line he said that stuck out to you? Um, do you think this album is as promising as I think it is? Um, Also, tell me some things or some technology or how things have changed since you've been alive. The different transitions and things that we've had, in this world since you've come along. Like, I remember when I first got to undergrad, is when chat rooms was the big thing when I was in undergrad. And that was when I started college. I started college, I want to say a month and a half after graduating high school, because I went to a summer course that they had where they allowed you to get like your freshman what is it called, freshman orientation class and a math class or something like that out of the way over the summer. So yeah, um but wow, things have really changed, and I just really want to know your thoughts on Kendrick, the video, the song, the thing that stood out to you the most after your first initial listen. And praying for people. Do you guys pray? Do you pray for artists? Because I mean, I just really feel like we don't know what he goes through mentally to bring forth this type of creativity and put it together the way he does and all that kind of stuff. And that's not just for him, that's for all artists. Money Long had an interview on the Breakfast Club last week too. I watched them a lot, and she even talked about songwriting and going through and how it's like to her songwriting comes easy for her, but it was somebody else that I was watching on there or somewhere, and they were saying it's not, for them songwriting is not easy. It's trying to get to a place where you sometimes you can get burnt out and not I think it was a conversation I was having with an Uber driver. Well, and that conversation was about jazz music and real musicians and how he feels, you know, what we have now is not real musicianship. And I kind of agree with him in a sense. And we talked about like Aretha in the movie Aretha, well, in the Genius um, thing that came on Hulu with Cynthia Erivo playing Aretha. How when she went to, what was it called, Minds and Shows Minds, something like that. It was like a recording studio, and how what they did to come up with the music, how the music was gonna be played, how she had to do things to build chemistry with those musicians and make the songs and stuff like that for them to learn her to learn them and everything. It was amazing to watch, even though it was a reenactment of what she actually did. I'm hoping y'all can hear me over all the construction that's going on down the street from me. Um, and the birds chirping and everything. This is the first sunny day we've had since maybe Thursday or so, because it rained all day Friday, Saturday, and it was just dreary and overcast yesterday. And I think the sun didn't come out until late in the evening yesterday, but it was cold too. Um, but anyway, let me go ahead in this video because I can keep rambling on and on and on, and I don't want to do that. I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on if you've watched it, and what did you think? And get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of Kendrick's The Heart Part 5. And what do you think about the music? And how things have changed in the world since you've been in the world, or since you've been paying attention, because as a kid you don't care about certain things, but as an adult, you see things and you see changes and stuff like that. So I just want to know how y'all feel and what eras y'all came up in, like the things that changed in your era. I would say as a, like maybe from teens to early 20s, like how things changed, like they did in mine. All right, I pray you guys have a great day. Um, wish you all the best. I thank you for clicking this video. I hope that you click Now, why did it do that? But I thank you guys for watching this video. First of all, for clicking it. Second of all, if you watched it to this point, thanks. And please click the like button if you haven't already. Click subscribe if you haven't already. And get down in the comments and let's chat about this new, the Hot Part 5 video. Changes in music and how we get in our music and all those things like that. Is it for the best, do you think? And, let's just talk. Talk about culture. Talk about the stuff that Kendrick was saying in the video. The things that stuck out to you and all that kind of stuff like that. I appreciate every one of you who clicked this video and like it. And I see y'all in the next one. Peace.